Hi guys, Paula from PSE and Creations here. Today we are going to make a Halloween pumpkin style wreath. So pumpkin style simply means it's thin but full. So the depth of the wreath itself is no more than 4.5 inches, and that allows it to be placed in between a front door and a screen door. So for those maybe in the Midwest, in the Northeast regions, possibly other regions as well that have storm doors or screen doors in their front door, this style, of wreath will allow the wreath to hang in between and not get completely squished. So the materials that you will need if you are going to try this pancake style wreath is a sign. I'm using Welcome My Pretties. I'm using a $14-inch Dollar Tree wreath frame, 10-inch mesh, cut to 20 inches, 12 pieces. So 12 pieces, 20 inches in length cut, okay? In a normal pancake style, you would cut 12 pieces at 20 inches, and then you would cut 12 pieces at 10 inches to do a curl. So this is going to be a ruffle and then a curl. I'm going to try doing something a little bit different today. And I'm going to be using this mesh tubing. You can get it at the Dollar Tree currently, but you can also get it at any craft store. Michael's has tubing. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if Michael's has tubing, but Hobby Lobby for sure. And of course, your online retailers have, many have tubing as well. I have black, purple, and orange. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it all, but I'm going to be using this instead of doing the curls. Then you want, at minimum, 12 pipe cleaners. You actually need more than 12 because you need something to hold the sign. So 12 for the wreath and then 2 for the sign. So that's 14 pipe cleaners. You want some type of ribbon. I'm going to be using a 2.5-inch as well as a 1-inch. And then I found these cute little brooms at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you can really see them, but they're like little witches' brooms. So I thought I'd throw 1 or 2 of those in there as well. So again, you do the design that you want to do. This is just an example for you. This will at minimum show you how a pancake wreath is traditionally made. Traditionally, not traditionally. All right, so your pipe cleaners, your wreath form. You have sections. You have 6 sections on a 14-inch Dollar Tree wreath form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have your crossbars, which are these little fellas. So you have your section, crossbar, and then you have your rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Outside is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I do it. So you're going to need 12 pipe cleaners. You're going to start off by just taking 1 pipe cleaner on the crossbar between 3 and 4, rows 3 and 4. And you're simply just going to take it and twist it. Give it 2 twists, and that's where it's at and how it looks. You're going to do the same thing around all 6 crossbars. So that's going to give you 6 inner ties, and then we'll have 6 outer ties for a total of 12 ties on this particular style. How many of you decorate for Halloween? It's going to be a little bit different, I think, this year. Not sure the kids are going to be trick-or-treating, at least not in my area. Maybe they will be with masks, but then again, it's the whole theory of they're getting candy from someone that you don't know where they've been. But anyways, all right, so I have 6 on the inner, so 6 around the crossbars. And you can use whatever color pipe cleaner you want. I just chose to go with orange again. Now for the outer, okay, so we have our sections, right? This is one section right here. We have the 2 crossbars, and then this is the section. For the outer, each section is going to have one pipe cleaner that's going to be twisted between rows 1 and 2. So you're going to just take it like this. Twist. And that's what you have. And you're just going to continue that for each section. Okay guys, I have all my twist ties on now. So I have 6 on the inner and then 6 on the outer. So now I'm going to start on the outer. You can start wherever you'd like. And I'm simply going to take my mesh, 10-inch mesh cut to 20 inches. I'm going to place the curl downward. That's just how I do it. I'm just going to tuck the end just slightly, find the middle, and then I'm just going to ruffle it towards me. So my thumbs aren't moving. And then this is what I have, a little butterfly. I'm going to place it just like this in a twist tie. And again, remember that the idea of a pancake style is flat but full. So what I'm doing here is I'm tucking the ends together, and then I'm making sure that I have this little flatness right there. This mesh is very see-through. I'm going to continue that around my entire frame. Hi guys. Okay, so now this part, I have a 2.5 inch that I measured to 13 inches using this piece of cardboard that's measured to 13 inches. And that's what my ribbon tails are going to be. There are some devices that you can buy, perfect tails and some measure buddies and some other things. The piece of cardboard works fine for me right now. You do what works great for you. My second ribbon that I'm going to use is a 1.5 inch, and I am just simply going to take my ribbon, wrap it around my 13-inch piece of cardboard 12 times because I need 12 ribbon tails. And yeah, and then I'm just going to cut the ribbon and dovetail the ends, and then I'm going to continue on to the next step. Okay, now that I have my ribbon tails cut and dovetailed, what I do is I take a 2.5 inch and then I add my 1.5 inch ribbon to the top. I fold them in half to find the middle point of it. And I am also going to use, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this tubing. So what I did was I cut 13 inches of each color, and then I simply made just a really quick little bow with each one. I'm going to add it to the middle of my little ribbon tails, and then I'm just going to place all of that just like that into the twist tie. So I'm just going to tie the twist tie twice. And then I am going to curl the twist ties. You can totally cut them off if you'd like. I'm just going to use a paintbrush to curl my twist ties, or my Chanel stems, or my pipe cleaners, however you call them. Here I am having difficulties because the tubing, actually the little bow came apart, so it's no big deal. You just take it out, redo the tubing, not a big deal, super easy, and then just put it right back into your pipe cleaner with your ribbons. So I'm going to continue that whole process around both the outer and the inner part of my wreath. I do apologize that I had to do a voiceover for this piece. I'm not sure what happened. It did not record me actually talking. So I hope that you get the gist of what I am doing here. Hey guys, okay, so I have all the ribbon on my wreath. So here it goes. Here's so you can see how it looks. Now I have my sign. I put 2 pipe cleaners, and I left the jute here in case whoever gets this wreath wants to hang it, the sign. So I left the jute that it comes with, the jute tie, and then I just stapled 2 pipe cleaners. If you don't have a staple gun, you can use those adhesive cable mounts. I don't use those in most cases. So this is thick enough where I can staple. Okay, so I'm just going to place my sign in. I use this plastic knitting needle to help me fish the pipe cleaner through the mesh. It's just easier. And I'm gonna just come back here. I'm gonna go ahead and just tie it up. You don't want it to be too tight. You don't want it to be too loose. You want it to be like Goldilocks, just right. I'm gonna do my other side. This knitting needle I purchased at Walmart in a pack of 2 for $1.47. So they definitely, and as you can see, super easy to fish the pipe cleaner through. Just saves a little bit of time. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm not completely suffocating everything. I'm going to turn around and just come back to this side. I just want to loop this through another bar. And remember, guys, this is a pancake style wreath, so it is going to be thinner, but does not mean that we don't have beautiful fullness to it. Just your ribbons. Okay, here's how it looks with the sign. Cute, right? Now we can put one of these little brooms in. I don't necessarily care for this. Let's see if we can just tie this on without having that. It's a little bit more difficult, but we do this. We not do a bow, we just let it hang. This. What do you think? Should we put one like this? Might be able to glue it. Get a purple one. So just to show you guys what I'm doing is I'm taking off, the little bows are being held on with these. I'm taking that off and just tying the bow to the little broom. What if we do that? What if we hot glue it right there? What do you guys think? Or underneath? I like it above, actually. I'm going to get my hot glue gun. And you can obviously add a bow if you want to this. Again, we're going with the design of the pancake style, so you don't want to add anything too thick to keep the depth at 4 inches or less. I'm sorry, yeah, well, 4 to 4.5 inches is the idea. I think if I hot glue them right there. Just wondering if I can do it this way. It'd be better if I could hot glue it from underneath. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but or would they be better something like this? What do you guys think? Let's try that. Hot glue gun never heats up as fast as you want it to. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when I do upload videos. I can also be found on Facebook at PSEN Creations, where I do live videos most Mondays. And yeah, and I participate in a number of different marathons where I do wreaths, and for the most part wreaths. I try to do other things as well, but sometimes those things don't get done on, there we go, online. But check me out on Facebook too, if you don't mind liking and following me there as well. And I do have an Etsy shop, PSEN Creations on Etsy as well, where this particular design will be posted as well. And I do try to keep all my prices for my wreaths at a reasonable price. I do try to use good material and keeping a reasonable price. But sometimes it's okay to mix in stuff that's like tubing and this from the Dollar Tree, and mixing it in with some beautiful ribbon. What do you guys think? All right. And here's the finished product, guys. Again, I have no idea what happened to my volume or my voice, so I had to do a voiceover, but to show you, here's the back. Here's how the wreath looks. It's still super full, but very thin. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.